Here inside AngeloSports.com with Angelo State head baseball coach Kevin Brooks. Coach Brooks, you announced today you signed 5 student athletes for next season, 3 high school players and 2 junior college transfers. You talk about this group of guys.
Well, the high school group, we're really excited about that. I think one of the things that really propelled us forward in the early part of the program was we got some really good high school guys that were, 4-year guys for us, and I think they really became a foundation of the program, and we were able to fill in around them and put together some really good teams. And so the first 3 that we've signed, we're really excited about all 3 of them. Seth Kendrick is a really big, tall, lanky guy from Lampasas that throws very hard. If he can realize his full potential, he's got a chance to be a really, really good player. Graylon Brown is a guy that we feel like maybe can help us both pitching and offensively at the plate, and just a tremendous athlete. And that's the one thing. He's played 3 sports, 4 sports at Brownwood High School. He's an all-state quarterback, and so I think once he really focuses on one sport with baseball only, I think his growth is going to be tremendous as well. And then Jayce Cobb is another great athlete that throws really hard, that's got to refine some things pitching-wise. But I think, again, when you look at potential and athletic ability and the things that those 3 bring, I think it's really a big deal for us, and we're really excited about the future, and hopefully that can sort of be a big part of the bullpen. The pitching staff as we go forward. The 2 junior college players, Greer and Quaid McKinnon. Ryan's having a tremendous season this year at Paradise Valley Junior College out in Arizona, and they went to the World Series last year. He's hitting around 400, and that's an all-wood bat. Junior college conference, spark plug, 20-something stolen bases. A guy who can really get on base and set the table. And then Quaid McKinnon is a guy that reminds me a lot of Clay Calfee, which I hate saying that because that puts a lot of expectations upon him. But 6'5" catcher, which Clay was when he came here, and got a good swing, and just needs to get bigger and stronger. And I think that can happen once he gets here. So I'm really excited to see how much better he can get, because I really feel like he's got a very bright future here.
Okay, you talk about expectation a little bit. Is it different? Expectation, I guess. Are you looking for everyone to compete for a position right out of the bat, or is there more emphasis on the JUCO guys contributing and trying to make an impact early?
Well, I think that's a really good question, and I think where we've gotten sort of the last couple of years is just with baseball in general. It's not it's a partial scholarship sport at every level, and so you've got to get caught up in trying to win this year. And when you do that, generally, obviously, an older, more experienced player is probably going to be more times than not a little better than a high school kid or a freshman. And but when you get that, you get the turnover, and you maybe don't get the continuity that you need. And so with the way things have sort of developed here in the last years, we went and you have to get good freshmen, and we feel like we got good freshmen. So if we sign a guy, we expect him to come in and play. Now, obviously, we're going to sign more guys than 9, so that's not going to be true. But our expectations are for every guy we have to come in and contribute significantly that first year.
Okay, you talk about continuity a little bit, and really been a successful program since the program started. This year, maybe a little frustrating at times, and not making the conference tournament this year. Can you talk about sort of the roller coaster season that it was, and maybe what you're hoping for next season?
Well, I think it was definitely a roller coaster as far as, we had a 10-game win streak and a 10-game losing streak, and you don't have that really often. I think there are a lot of things that played a part in that. Injuries were a factor, but also, too, we just did not play as consistently as good as we needed to play. We were a very inconsistent team, and I think a lot of that, showed on the field. And the great thing is, I feel like our core group we have coming back, I feel, is as solid as any we've ever had. And so we just had to fill in the pieces, and we're really happy with these guys that we've signed, and we'll announce a couple more probably, later in the week or month or whatever. But we're really excited. We feel like we've filled in the pieces, and I've already moved on from last year, and I'm ready to start next year, so I'm excited about it.
Okay, these guys will have a chance to, prepare and call the Norris Baseball Clubhouse their home. You've moved over there in the last couple of weeks. Can you just talk about the clubhouse and how nice it's going to be for the players to have a home of their own and a place they come to every day.
That place, I think, is going to, one, it's going to help in recruiting, but two, I just think it's going to make the team better. One of the things that we haven't had is a place that we can call our own and call it home. With the indoor hitting facility right next door to the clubhouse, and then the clubhouse is just, it's nice. I think it'll be a place guys like to hang out and, sort of become a gathering point, and I think that'll help team chemistry, but I also think it'll help improve their baseball skills as well. And I just think it's going to be a really special thing for our program, and I'm really excited. All the people, helped us out, especially Lloyd and Cherry Norris, who really kick-started that thing and did the majority of the work to get it going, and we're just really blessed, and we need to take advantage of it and get better.
Okay, we'll keep up the great work, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thanks.